we are, 25% tariff that you mentioned, we are closely following all these developments. As far as our trade, bilateral trade with Iran is concerned, in the last financial year, we had overall bilateral trade of $1.6 billion. Our exports to Iran was in the region of 1.2 billion US dollars. Our imports from Iran was in the region of 0.4 billion dollars. Iran accounts for about 0.15% of India's total trade. On trade, we are, 25% tariff that you mentioned, we are closely following all these developments. As far as our trade, bilateral trade with Iran is concerned, in the last financial year, we had overall bilateral trade of $1.6 billion, of which our exports to Iran was in the region of 1.2 billion US dollars, and our imports from Iran was in the region of 0.4 billion dollars. If you look at overall what sort of size it has in our overall global trade, then Iran accounts for about 0.15% of India's total trade. Siddhant, on your question regarding conversation between External Affairs Minister and Secretary of State, you would have seen the readout that was there from both sides, but just to tell you that this conversation happened on 13th of January. This was the first conversation between the two leaders. They discussed a range of bilateral issues, including trade, critical minerals, defense, civil nuclear cooperation, and energy, and they also exchanged perspectives on regional developments. As to when our leaders would be visiting each other's countries, those are details that will are yet to be worked out, and as you know, we do inform you well in advance of these visits so that you can keep track of them and report on them. The India-EU summit is to be held on 27th of January, and the leaders, the President of the EU Council and the President of EU Commission, they are visiting India. They are the chief guest for our, they'll be here on a state visit. They are a chief guest for Republic Day this time. On India-EU FTA, as I told you last time as well, that these negotiations are progressing. On the Afghan CDA, yes, some time back when we had the visit of Afghan Foreign Minister, we had elevated our partnership, we elevated the Indian technical mission in Kabul to the level of an embassy, and thereafter the person who was heading the technical mission in Kabul was upgraded as Charge d'Affaires. In line with this approach, now the Afghan side, they have also sent a diplomat who is their CDA, and the CDA has taken charge as of 9th of January, and between the two sides conversations are happening. On trade and logistics, 3 ministerial visits have happened from Afghanistan to India, and if you remember, when the trade minister or the commerce minister, when he was here, there was a discussion about creating a freight corridor so that there could be more trade between the two countries, especially in items such as pharmaceuticals, fruits and other essential commodities.